We are trying to find the Laplace of f of t, where f of t is this, okay, 0 when we have 0 less or equal to t less 1, and so on and so forth. We just go straight without wasting the time. Let's get the expression for f of t. F of t will be equal to the first one divided by 0, then plus the second one, which will be 3 minus 0, this one minus this. Then with the unit step function, which will be u, t, you have t at the center here, minus what? Minus 1. Okay? And don't forget, whatever you have here must be the same with what you have here. Okay? Then plus the third one, e 5t minus what? Minus 3. Minus 3. That what? Unit step function of what? T minus 2. What you have here and what you have here must be the same thing. So minus 2. So that's what we have. 1. You can see what we have here is going to be E5t. Okay. This one is not a function of t, so we can't do the subtraction. Just write this one alone. Okay. But you can see that this and this go together. They're both constant. 3 minus 0. Okay. So, but the second one is not a function of t. It just be this one alone and the unit step functions of what? T minus 2. T minus 2. So whatever you have there, this is your t minus what? Minus 2. Okay, and this must be the same thing. This and this also must be the same thing. So that's what we have now. Then we can begin to solve, which is equal to 0 cancel. Just have 3 minus 0 is 3 u t minus 1. Okay, then plus exponential 5t u t minus 2. F of t now will be equal to, for the first one, it will just be equal to unit step function, t minus 1, then Laplace of 3, then plus 2x, then Laplace of e 5t plus 2. And when you see your 2, you had 2 plus that. So that will be 5 into bracket t plus 2. And this one will be equal to e minus x. Laplace of 3 is what? Times 3 over x. Then plus e minus 2x. And this one will be equal to what? Laplace of this, we can get the expression for this, that will be e5t times e10. 5 times 2. So, and this will be equal to 3e minus x over x. Then plus this one and this one. This one is a constant. There is no t here. You can go outside, and that will be equal to what? E minus 2x plus 10. Laplace of what? Laplace of e5t. Okay, our final answer will be equal to what? 3e minus x over x. Then plus e minus 2x plus 10 times Laplace of this is 1 over x minus 5. And that finished that. Okay, so the only thing you need to just note is just that when you want to write this one, okay, it's going to be exponential to minus 2x because we have minus 2 here, minus 2x, then Laplace of e5, the t now, anyway you see t, okay, that will be what? Plus what? Plus 2. Okay, so that's that on that on this question. Yeah, we're looking at this theorem. Yeah, let's the Laplace is same thing as what? It's the same thing as f of t. Okay, f of t. Let this be equal to this. We know that where is greater than 0 is constant. Where is greater than 0 is constant. The inverse of this function is exponential of f of x. Unit step function u of t minus a. Then inverse of f of x. This. Okay. Then whatever your step function, t minus 1, t minus a. We're going to explain that t minus a. Okay. So what this means is that once you get the inverse of f of this, and don't forget that if we are saying that that's just the theorem, I want to explain that since we know that this is equal to what? Laplace of what? F of what? F of t. Okay? F of t. If you take the inverse of this now, you take the inverse of this, which is also taking the inverse of this. Okay? It's going to give you f function as a function of what? As a function of t. Okay? So what we are now saying is that whatever your f is as a function of t, t will be replaced by what? By t minus a. Anywhere you see t, just put this there. And that's what we are saying in that case. Okay, we're going to look at questions now for the applications. Yeah, number one will be equal to inverse of e minus 2x over x minus 1. Okay, t. So this will be equal to unit step function, this exponential, that will be unit step function, u of t minus 2. Okay, then inverse of 1 over x minus 1. Okay, 1 over x minus 1. Then you put your t here will now change to what? T minus 2. Okay, what does that mean? It's very simple. Your answer will just be equal to u t minus this. And the inverse of, ideally, the inverse of 1 over x minus 1 is et. Okay, is et. So anyway, you now see t now, this will now be substituted for that, and t minus what? T minus 2. So, and that will be your answer for that one. Number 2, inverse of e5x all over s squared plus 4. Okay, so this will be equal to, ideally it is supposed to be minus, so it's going to be u of what? U of t minus what? Minus 5. Okay, u of is minus from the standard rule. Okay, so because we can write this one as what? We can write this as inverse of e minus minus is here, then minus 5x all over s squared plus 4. Okay, so that will be u t minus that constant minus 5. Okay, so and then inverse of what? Inverse of actually we don't have to even waste our time. If it's plus, just make it plus, just turn it to plus. So that will be just turn it to plus, and that will be equal to inverse of 1 over s squared plus 4. Okay, then whatever you have here, t what? T plus what? T plus 5. Okay, and what that means is very simple. Your answer will now become ut plus 5. Okay, then the plus of this is, we can work on that. We can manipulate that. If 4 is there, you must have 2 here. So 2 will be here, s squared plus 4. And that 2 you injected here, you have to cancel that outside. And that will be equal to t plus 5 also. Okay, so your answer will now become ut plus 5 into brackets times half. This will be sine what? Sine 2t. Sine 2t. So anywhere you see your t now, it's going to be what? T plus 5. It's sine 2t, but anywhere you see that t, you put what? T plus 5 there. And that will give you, that will give us ut plus 5. We can put this half to the front here, and that will be sine 2t plus 10. And that's the answer for number 2, inverse of e5x over what? S squared plus 16. So that will be equal to u. We can write this as so that you follow the standard form, e minus into bracket minus 5x all into bracket 1 s squared plus 16. Okay, t. Okay, so this will now give us unit step function u of t minus 5, and that will just be plus 5. Don't have to waste our time. That's plus 5. That's plus 5, but you have plus here, just plus 5. The inverse of what? Inverse of 1 over s squared plus 16. Okay, and then your t that you have here will now become t t plus whatever you have here, that'll be t plus 5. That's t plus 5. That's t plus 5. And that will give us u t plus 5, ut plus 5. The inverse of this will be, we need to work on that. If 16 is here, we need to have, this is 4 squared. So we need to have one of that 4 here. So 4 here over inverse of that, inverse of s squared plus 16. And that 4 you introduce here, you have to cancel that outside. Okay, and that will be equal to what? Don't forget the t plus 5. Okay, this t plus 5, we are not doing anything with it. It's just that anyway you just see your t from the inverse here, you just substitute t for t plus 5. And that will be equal to u t plus 5 into bracket what? Times 1 over 4. This will be sine 4t. So t now becomes sine 4t, now becomes t plus 5. Okay, that will be equal to 1 over 4 u t plus 5. Okay, then sine 4t plus 20. So that's that on that. I will take the third question the next video. Let's take that one next video.